Thank you very much for that warm introduction, and I've got to say, that's an old photo. Look, thank you very much for having me, and Consul General for your hospitality this evening. It's wonderful to be able to bring us together in this way. I also want to thank Gurnham and his team for the tireless efforts that you put into events such as these. It's really wonderful, and we need someone to keep rallying and keep bring us together. I recognise my education colleagues who are here this evening, Wollongong University represented by Trish and Colin and Pete here from UNSW as well. It's wonderful to have our New South Wales Government colleagues here from police, and Mike, I see you as well, and want to acknowledge the wonderful work that you do. That's life-saving. What I want to say is that the collection of individuals and institutions that you have here with you this evening is testament to the care that we offer here in New South Wales. It's a testament to the commitment that we have to you as international students here in New South Wales. And this is something that we take very seriously across the sector and across our state. And this evening I'd like to use the platform that I have to share with you a little bit more information about the work that we do within the New South Wales Government in partnership with our education sector to support you as international students here in New South Wales. So before I do that, I'd also like to take a moment, of course, to acknowledge the traditional custodians of the land on which we are gathered, the Gadigal people of the Eora Nation, and I pay my respects to elders past and present, and extend that to any Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander folk here with us today. Now, my one message, if you can jump to the next slide after this one. Fantastic. As Simon said, we want you to walk away tonight with something in your pocket. And my key message to each and every one of you here this evening is that we absolutely welcome you here in Sydney and here in New South Wales. And I want to thank you for the trust that you have put in us to join us for your studies and to launch your careers here in this country. I want to congratulate you as well for your choice. We are in Australia a top 3 global destination for international students. New South Wales is by far the most popular destination for international students. We are the #1 state to attract international students from all nationalities, and that includes South Asia and Central Asia. And it's obviously the wonderful institutions and the quality that we offer. I mean, with 2 universities in the top 50, another 6 in the top 200, amazing vet providers, ELICOS providers, schools. Quality is a big part of what we have to offer here in New South Wales, but it's also the fact that we have the largest economy, the largest number of jobs and diversity of jobs to help you put into practice what it is you've learnt with our institutions, that I know is a big draw card, not to mention the incredible nightlife, food, the World Heritage listed sites that are all within a short drive of Sydney that make this such a wonderful place. So I want to congratulate you as well on that choice to come here and share with you some of the things that can help you better connect to New South Wales, because our job here at Study New South Wales is to help you make the most of your time with us. Now, a little bit about us, if we can jump to the next slide, thank you very much. So we are a unit that was established about 10 years ago. We're quite a small team, but we work hand in glove with our education sector and with our industry partners to support the international education sector. We have 4 core functions, but the one I want to focus on this evening is that top one there about enhancing the experience of international students, because that is an absolutely core function of what we have here to do. And I'm lucky as well to be joined by one of our old colleagues, Yogesh, who is one of our fellow team members, now working with Trish at Wollongong, but I think really helps tell a story about what we're here to do to help students and the opportunities that exist for you while you study here. So if we jump to the next slide, Study New South Wales is all about supporting you throughout the various touch points that we have with you during your study journey. Before you get here, I hope you had a chance to study the website that we have at study.nsw.gov.au, some of the digital resources that we've got out there in our offshore network to help you make an informed decision about the best place for you to study while you're here with us in New South Wales. But from the second you arrive off the plane as well, the airport welcome desk that we have, which is staffed by international students to greet you and support you on arrival, is a big part of what we're trying to do to enhance your experience while you're here. We work with local governments such as the City of Sydney or the City of Wollongong to run big welcome events for you. We had a big one down at Town Hall down the road a little bit earlier with the Sydney Lord Mayor, and we're excited next week to be joining Wollongong at their welcome event down in the Illawarra. And this, for us, is all about connecting you to community, connecting you to one another and to your peers, because we know that's a foundational element of you enjoying your time and making the most of your time here. I'll talk to you a little bit about the modules that we have as well, and the work that we do to support you to thrive while you're here. A lot of the programs that we have are designed as a bit of a safety net. So we know things don't always go to plan, but for us it's very important that you be able to access, for example, free legal advice if you ever run into legal issues while you're here. We have a health hub as well to help you navigate the health system here in New South Wales. We work very closely with organisations to use sport as a medium to connect you to your peers and to domestic students. And we're clearly all passionate about our cricket, right? And that is the one way to bridge our divides and our gaps in a surefire way. So that's something that I know Gurnham and the team are also very invested in. The awards ceremony that we run every year is about providing a platform also for you to celebrate your contributions as international students to our state. And we know, of course, that much of what has drawn you here is not only the fantastic quality of education, but the great employment opportunities that are here to help you launch your careers. So a lot of the work that we're doing is actually with employers and directly with international students to boost your employability and also to connect you to those job opportunities that we have here in this state. Now I'll quickly double click on a couple of calls to action and things that I really want you to take home with you this evening. So if we hop to the next slide, thank you very much. The first thing I want you to do is to make sure that you jot down our website, study.nsw.gov.au. This is a trusted source of information, a wealth of data here to help you understand how to make the most of your time. There's a chance for you to sign up to our newsletter, to our social media channels as well, so you can be the first to hear about new programs that are being rolled out to support you as international students. So please make sure you take advantage of this resource and all the digital data that backs it. If we hop onto the next slide, I really also want to encourage you to take advantage of this Discover program that we've developed with our international students who have been here before. For us, there's a series of modules that you can complete at your leisure, 2 minutes here, 5 minutes there, a chance for you to find out more about the accommodation sector, employment, health, things that you should be doing while you're here, wonderful places for you to visit, all things that you can complete, as I say, in your own time. And it's a free resource, as I say, that's been developed by our international students who've really gotten the most out of their experience here. The other thing I want to draw your attention to on the next slide is the International Student Health Hub. Now we know settling into a new place can be a little bit daunting and navigating the systems is a little bit tricky. So with our colleagues at New South Wales Health, we've also developed this resource in consultation with our international students to share the tips and tricks about the best ways to navigate our health system here in New South Wales and offer the advice that I know many of our international students crave. Sexual health, for example, is one area that our international students are always asking us for more information on, and this website and this health hub has a lot of that information to help debunk some of those myths and support you to stay safe while you're here with us in New South Wales. The other thing I want to draw your attention to on the next slide is this Jobs Connect program that we've launched. So this is something that we're very proud of at the state government level, and they've helped launch similar programs in other states and territories around Australia. This is a partnership that we have with SEEK, which is the largest jobs marketplace in the Asia Pacific, and where we have worked with them to really connect with employers who are very keen to connect with international students. Now we know it's not always easy for you to navigate and understand which employers are really keen to work with you and others which may still have a little bit of resistance. And so what we've done is to uncover those employers who are really, really keen, as I say, to work with international students who have made a commitment to support you on your journey, and we've elevated them using this platform. The Jobs Connect program is also about building your employability. We have webinars and information sessions to help you work on your CV, as well as understand how the job marketplace works here, so it is easier for you to apply for those jobs. But again, I want to encourage you to hop on the website and find out a little bit more about this program. This is not just about getting jobs as a barista or working in the services sector. We know that that's a truly well-trodden path. This is about finding jobs in IT, engineering, health, education, the places where we know our employers are desperate for talent and where we know you have gained your qualifications and are keen to exercise your skills. So hop onto the website to find out a little bit more. And the last plug I'd like to make for our programs is our volunteer program. Now, as I mentioned to you, we have a welcome desk out at Sydney Airport, also at Newcastle Airport. We have opportunities to volunteer with local councils. This is all about giving back to the communities that you live in. This is a chance for you to connect with local students, with peers, as well as with the communities that you live within, and a really good way to make sure that you, as I say, feel connected here to this place and make the most of your time. Those local friendships that you build through these programs are so important to helping you make the most of your stay here. But it's also a great way to show employers about those soft skills that Simon was touching on, right? Teamwork, initiative, collaboration, customer service skills, all those things, communication skills, are all things that you develop through volunteering, and a great way to showcase to employers just how effective you are and what you have to contribute as a future employee. So those are the plugs I'd like to make for you this evening. I've got a last slide there with a little bit more information about how to connect with us, but as I say, everything that we do at Study New South Wales is free for our international students. Everything that we do is geared to support you during your stay, and everything that we do is done in partnership with the sector. We move together for greater impact, and so I really want to encourage you to sign up, to share this information with your peers, because the more people we can support, really, the better it is for you and the better it is for us as a state as well. So thank you very much for your attention this evening. I look forward to connecting with many of you in the networking event that follows. Thank you very much.